hey, no, they're trying to bully you. No.
Meet Tiara Standage, owner of a small business and nonprofit operating in Springfield, Illinois. She's also a local activist specializing in police accountability. Tiara is responsible for organizing and leading the protests calling for the removal of the sheriff in Sangamon County due to the mishandling of the Sonya Massey execution performed by Deputy Sean Grayson on July 6, 2024.
She called for help from the police. Deputies responded, and she was shot in her kitchen. We want to know why. We want to know what led up to this shooting. We want to know how it goes from calling for help to being murdered by the exact same people that are supposed to protect us.
If you know anything about Illinois, you know the state is filled with corruption and cover-ups, and the capital city of Springfield is at the top of the list when it comes to misconduct and lack of accountability. The people of the city of Springfield have said enough, and people like Tiara are on the front line calling for accountability. So let me catch you up on how we got here.
No, they're trying to bully you. No.
Screen recording all these videos. They're just guarding him walking around by his truck since 9 p.m. They've given him 6 glasses of water and gum to sober up and no tests. Watch. Let me show you where he sits at. He's stumbling everywhere. He can't shut his car door. No, I called Springfield Police and they said, you have to call Illinois State Police because they're doing an investigation. The guy was super rude on the phone. The Illinois State Police lady was like, I'm sorry, we'll have somebody call you soon. I understand. I do understand they should have.
Okay. Yeah, I guess so. They should have. What do you mean?
No, they both could have by now if he's
Yes,
3 a.m. That's why I said get a lawyer tomorrow because it's going to just be bullshit, Grandma.
The Springfield sergeant was identified as Michael Egan. Illinois State Police say Egan was driving northbound on Lakeshore Drive and failed to yield a right-of-way turn. This resulted in him crashing into the 2-passenger motorcycle. The 2 passengers on the motorcycle were seriously injured and had to be taken to the hospital. The Illinois State Police were contacted to conduct an investigation, and they arrived at the scene around 10. Family members of the victims are angry that Sergeant Egan wasn't given a breathalyzer test at the scene. The sergeant was visibly disoriented at the scene.
Now a developing story. Illinois State Police is conducting a DUI investigation involving a retired Springfield police sergeant. Michael Egan was cited in a crash after turning in front of a motorcycle with 2 passengers. This was in the 400 block of East Lakeshore Drive last night. Both motorcycle passengers had been taken to the hospital. Fox Illinois' Monique Davis is working for you to share how the incident unfolded and what the victim's family had to say.
Our family is just outraged, and we want accountability and justice from the Springfield Police Department for this type of egregious act and for all the families that have had this type of trouble and heartache all year.
Both Trevor and Chelsea were taken to St. John's Hospital. We spoke with Trevor's sister, Jade Valleys, on the phone, and she says that Trevor is dealing with head injuries and has to have work done to his face by a surgeon. Both family members I spoke with say the sergeant was visibly disoriented at the scene.
But it's been all over social media since 9 p.m. This officer is clearly drunk, clearly stumbling in the videos that everyone can reference and see all over.
Caitlin was shocked by the message she received from the state police.
But the state police told me that I shouldn't believe things on social media and I need to put trust in them. They wouldn't give me an answer. The answer that we all need is to find out why there was no field sobriety test given to any of the Springfield Police off-duty officers.
Witnesses say that Springfield Police arrived on the scene and gave Egan gum and hours to sober up, and that responding officers did not give Egan a field sobriety test.
Michael Egan officially retired earlier that day on September the 5th, 2024, the same day as the accident. Multiple reports say Michael was heavily drinking at a boat club and was so drunk that he couldn't even get out the parking lot. According to reports, the accident happened around 9:30 p.m. on September the 5th, and Michael was still on the scene well after midnight, walking around freely, allowing him to sober up before being cited and released. The sister of one of the victims even reported that Michael was still on scene as late as 3 a.m. on September the 6th. With no answers and damn sure no accountability, the people of Springfield scheduled a protest demanding justice on September the 9th, led by Tiara Standage.
They need to start being held accountable for what they do to our people. And it's still, and until we learn to stand together, black, white, poor, rich, we need to stand together like we're out here today. We need to stand together like this every day, or it's going to keep happening to our community.
The protest was going peacefully until the cops escalated the situation.
You know what they're waiting on? The order to clear us out. That's exactly what they're waiting on.
Here we go.
Don't fucking come out here.
This is public, I thought. This is public. You're trying.
The police managed to force all the protesters out of the vestibule without a single arrest. And although loud, proving this protest was a peaceful one. That was just one step of escalating the situation. They wanted to turn this peaceful protest into chaos and justify any actions they took in the name of law and order. They covered the windows of the police station with wrapping paper and decided step 2 would be removing the protesters from in front of the building.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all. We gonna move around. It's not over. But let's be clear. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere.
I had to blow this part up for you so you can clearly see that this officer right here targeted Tiara specifically. The only person arrested out of all this chaos caused by the Springfield Police Department is Tiara Standage. And this cop literally avoids everyone else to grab a hold of the woman standing peacefully with her back towards the police, which shows you that the chaos was used as a distraction to arrest Tiara and charge her with assault of a peace officer. The official story is that she threw water on the cops at this moment, but you can clearly see from the video that she's not even facing the cops, and she's holding the sign.
We want justice! We want justice! Just get the fuck away, you dumb rat pig! Put your shit down, you stupid fucking rat pig! Guys, step back, please, please step back. Please. Come on! Stop! Hey, no! No, they're trying to blow you! No! No!
Let her go! Let her go! Let her go!
You are insane! You're a piece of shit!
You're fucking wicked! You're fucking wicked! You put that woman! You put that fucking woman! You stop it! Don't get hurt! Don't get hurt!
And here's another angle.
What the fuck? Fuck the police! Fuck the police! Fuck the police! Fuck the police!
After Tiara was arrested, all of a sudden there was no need to clear the protesters from in front of the building because clearly they got the person they wanted, the only person they wanted, which was clearly a premeditated move to take out the organizer in order to end the protest and criminalize Tiara's name by charging her with a felony, hoping it deters her from future protests of this city dirty cops. This is why I say there's no such thing as a good cop. Pick a cop, any cop, and most likely they got dirty corruption in their past. This female cop falsely arrested me and had to release me because she didn't quite understand the law. And this bozo allowed another cop to assault me on a city sidewalk and took no action because they turn the other way when cops break the law, which is the whole point of this protest concerning Michael Egan, who was arrested the same day as this protest and charged with aggravated DUI.
Former Springfield Police Sergeant Michael Egan made his first appearance in court today, just one day after being arrested for aggravated driving under the influence, causing great bodily harm. The former sergeant was arraigned on one count of driving under the influence. This is considered a special class 4 felony for causing great bodily harm. Just before 9:30 p.m. on September 5th, Egan was driving northbound on Lakeshore Drive when he struck Chelsea Farley and Trevor Hopkins. Egan refused a breathalyzer at the scene, but blood work later showed he was intoxicated. Egan is not allowed to drive a vehicle, drink alcohol, or go to establishments that sells alcohol. He must cooperate with probation terms that include drug and alcohol evaluations and recommended counseling. Egan is set to appear in court again on October 3rd for a preliminary hearing. If convicted, the former sergeant can face up to 1 to 12 years in prison.
The city of Springfield, Illinois is a city of cover-ups and corruption. A city that seeks to silence the people instead of earning their trust with accountability and transparency. A city that rather sweep it under the rug than face the sad truth. If you'd like to support Tiara in her fight or any of the victims of Michael Egan, I put their links below, so make sure you give this video a like so as many as possible will see. And leave your thoughts in the comments. Until the next one, much love, blessings, peace, and always respect.